Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Into the Future. I'm Landros, and we are just now arriving back from the future into our little starter home here in Moonlight Falls. And of course, our little neighbors are still here, which is fine. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me pause them for a minute. Not a whole lot of money because I blew a lot, but it's okay. We're going to actually spend even more, so just get ready. I probably ought to take some gifts and see what we can get. I didn't take any gifts in the last episode, which is fine. And then just a minute, we're going to head out and... Oh, wait, no, let's do this first. Let's do this first. Stop, because we don't have... Well, we got plenty of time. Okay, we're going to go to the grocery store. This is where you get your lottery ticket. Buy the winning lotto ticket. And she's going to go buy a winning lotto ticket. Okay, now you could buy more than one if you wanted to. It really doesn't. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, because they can only win off of one ticket, I think. But if you don't go to the future, you can buy more than one lotto ticket and have a better chance. And I tend to not win that much when I do it that way. All right, ladies, you guys need to go home. You really do. We've left a lot twice. Can't you leave? And I need to get her a different method of transportation. The broom's okay, but it gets old after a while that they're always using that thing. I don't know what he was using. Was he using a bike? No clue. I have no idea, but he got there fast. Okay, now this, of course, takes a little bit of time, but he'll get this done. When we're finished with this, we just have to really wait around until 7 o'clock, because that's when they do the lottery. See, there's nothing else I can buy in a consignment store or anything here. I think I have everything in the town, but I don't have any of the End of the Future stuff, so I'm not going to mess with that. Now, she still has, you can see that they still have, well, they're supposed to. Oh, yeah, they still have this little insider tips moodlet, which is good. Okay, a fluctuation in the space-time continuum. You're going to get this message a lot. It just means that you did something which has a possible impact on it. Okay, see, now we got this, we've accomplished what they asked. It says, wonderful, using my tachyon scanners, I've traced your signal back through time and isolated your family line. Get your personality and household to a finished state and then rejoin me in the future. I'm so excited to see what these changes have wrought. Okay. He's going to show up, to be honest with you. He always does. He always comes back to me. It doesn't matter. Now, I want to look at something before we go. I believe that these guys were poor. Working class, okay, and you are poor. So that's going to change. So working class for Luke's family and poor for Meredith's, not going to be that big of a deal. I want to take them both over. As far as a skill, I'd like for him to start learning something. So I'm going to have him go to the library, and I'm going to pick out one of these books. There it is, Bot Building 3. I don't want Bot Building 3. I want Bot Building number 1. And let me see, let me just jump back down so I don't have to hear the music. I know you guys can't hear it as much. Building 1. You're going to go read that. And Meredith, I'm going to send you out, and when you get done, you're going to go over here to the alchemy station or alchemy consignment store. Her wish is to make the most of her time, so she wants to change all the different futures. That's fine. And she wants to get a statue done. It's real easy to get a statue, to be perfectly honest with you. She'll get that done probably... it could possibly happen today. It's possible. I don't know that I'm going to do it. Not right away. Now this was actually not the best one to do for him. I really kind of regret that I did it. And I know I can go in and change it. It's just such an easy one to do. It doesn't really require a whole lot of effort. I'm getting that lag again for some reason. Maybe it's just because I loaded up the town. Alright, what I want you to do is I want you to buy something here first. Oh, you need to pee. Alright, I'm gonna actually mess you up, aren't I? You don't have to pee. You're lying. She was faking like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, we're gonna see if there's a couple of things. You guys know if you've watched me play this any length of time. There's certain things I go for as soon as I get into these consignment stores. Let's see. The beeswax we can go out and get. Glow orbs I don't need. Jar of Potent Friendship wouldn't be bad. Do I want to have one right now? Do I need one right now? Probably not. Nope, there's nothing here. You know what I want, but it's not here. Let's go out and look and see if it's in the back. Yes, it is. So we can go and get them for free. Go over here and harvest these spotlight mushrooms, and then I'm going to have you research in the alchemy place, or the station. The problem is she is going to harvest everything on this lot, which includes, let's see, this one, and there's a plant over here, which is a ghost chili, and I believe there's this one, which is an apple tree or lime tree. So she'll get those, and that's fine. While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and let her set up to do this for a while. I want her to learn the station. This is what I'm telling you about when I said in the last episode that I want to trigger something. The alchemy station is how you trigger it. So I'm kind of glad that I have her doing this. Let's see, what does she want to do? Change the future world? We are going to do that, but not right now. You want to buy one of these, don't you? It's not worth a whole lot of points, is it? I need to cancel this one out because I don't think you can use it. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to just say, yeah, you're going to learn cooking for right now. How much is it worth? 500? That's good. Okay, let me go back over here and check on Luke, make sure he's doing what I asked him to do. I sent him to the library to read just because you do a lot better at the library. Who's over there? All right. Is it a fight or is it a play fight? That doesn't look like a play fight to me. It's probably the param. It's the sings. Yeah, it's just a friendly fight. They're always doing this. Every time I start my game up, they're fighting. But they're just actually having fun. This is their thing as werewolves. So you can see they both liked it. We could go fight with him too if we wanted to. Do I know how to do it yet? Can I practice fighting? No, not yet. I need to actually meet some people, but I want him to learn this a little bit and get a little bit further up. And plus, he's just getting kind of hungry. In just a minute, I am going to change him into his werewolf form. Let's see, we don't have any time. What is this one? Fly around with somebody? We could do that, but not just yet. What, do you want to buy a car? It's only worth 100 points for that much money. Do you know how expensive those things are? They're quite up there. Okay, when you get done, I'm going to send you out to eat something in just a minute. Both of you guys are getting kind of hungry. I imagine you'll do okay for now, but we got about an hour until the lottery comes in, and we'll find out if we got some money, which I hope we do. Now, there is something I should have done. Says, I see you return safely to your own time. Make any personal... Okay, we already saw that. There is something I would like to do, but like I said, I don't know how much longer we're going to stay in our town. All right, you're going to go over here and eat something in just a minute. Yeah, I'm sending you by yourself. You're going to read your book, and I want you to go ahead. Oops, no. I want you to eat there. Diner, eat there, alone. I'm not making anybody cook tonight. I just want to see how much money we get, because you know you're going to get something. I don't know. It could be really, really good. It could be really bad. It's just kind of the anticipation of knowing that you got money coming, but you don't know how much you're going to get. You want to fly around, and you want, what else? I'm not buying you that car. I might buy you that, but not buying the car. Terrarium. Do I want that? Not just yet. I'm going to keep this animal familiar in there because we want that. Alright, so you should be doing this a little bit faster, I think. You should be. Whether or not you are, that's another question. Okay, 20 more minutes and we will know if we have gotten some money. And there's no guarantee that you're going to win the lottery, but pretty much. I mean, you've already checked the records, so you have the inside tip, so you should get it. Did I set my timer? Probably not. I don't think I did. Let me go in here and make sure while he's doing this and I'm running my mouth. Probably not, so I hope I don't go way too long tonight. I went longer than I should have last time, but that's okay. I'm trying to keep the episodes manageable. There we go. All right, so it says Great Woolly Llamas. This is means we made a big change. So he got this, and of course it knocks him out of whatever he was doing, which that's fine. She was doing the same thing over at the alchemy place, so they do this all the time. Okay, now what did we win? We got Meredith got 57,500, and Luke, what did you get? He won 125,000. So see, if you've got more than one person, make sure everybody buys a ticket because you're going to do well. And I would say that getting a job is no longer a priority for us. I think we're fine, but we still don't have enough money to buy the house that I really want. So we will be doing that again. We will be getting more money at the lottery. This is one of the reasons why you're going to see us traveling back and forth in time, because it does make a big difference. Now let's take a look at our family and see how we did, if it made a big change. And of course, Luke, your family is prosperous, and Meredith's side is affluent. Now keep an eye on these names and keep an eye on all these people, because once they get married, they're gone. They're all going to change. So that's why I didn't really spend a whole lot of time going around and introducing myself and getting to know them, because before you know it, they're not going to actually, some of them may not even be related to us anymore. They'll still keep the name, which is odd, but they won't actually show up. They'll still be in town, but they won't be anybody that we need. She's still working on this, and when he gets done, how much time do they have as far as, energy-wise, she's tired, and he is, yeah, he's kind of worn out too. I should buy them a really nice bed so that they have something decent to sleep in here. And I have tried to resist the urge to run off and get them a. She is hungry, isn't she? All right, you know what? Finish up this one and go eat. I've resisted the urge to actually get them a whole lot of futuristic stuff. So I think what we're going to do is go over here to the house. Do I want to stay in the house or do I want to move? I could see. Now that's Grimm's. This is the thing from the store. It's the Grimm's house. So Grimm's Ghastly Manor, that's what they call it. We could go over there and we could visit him if we wanted to. Don't know that I want to because you can die. Trust me. It happens easily. Do I want to stay here or do I want to move? Because we have enough money. Let me just hold off. The house I want is going to cost us like, in the one in the future is only going to cost us about 250, I think, and then the one here is going to cost us about 350. So I'd really like to wait until we have a little bit more money. That's why I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of keep it nice and simple and stay in this house, which means we need to get them a really nice bed. So let's just drop in here, get them something that they can sleep in, and I'm also going to take some stuff out of their inventory. Okay, I'm on the driveway, that's why I can't put it down. Okay, you guys know me, and you know what I choose. It's just too easy. I go for it every time. Usually I go for this bed, which came with Master Suite. I'm going to resist it. This is one that came with the base game, and I like this bed quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and use that, and I'm going to take whatever was here on this pattern, and we are going to just duplicate it on the new bed. They do the same thing roughly. I mean, one of them has a little bit higher environment score. I think the environment thing was much more of an issue with The Sims 2. It really hasn't been that big of an issue. As you can see, it won't change until every one of these little panels is loaded, and it just takes a while. Once it's done this one time in the game, then it doesn't do this ever again. It's actually a little bit quicker, but it just takes way too long. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this and get you out of here because I don't need two beds. I'd love to get the all-in-one, and I'm kind of debating on it, but you guys sent me that, so I'm going to just hold on to it. Getting rid of that bed, we don't really need it, and I don't think I have a chair for that desk, do I? Alright, well, happy music needs to stop because it's driving me nuts, but now we got a chair for our desk, and I don't need two of them. Let's go put this thing out because I do want that. Oh, it's huge. I knew it was big. I didn't know it was that big. Okay, well, we're not going to actually have a place to put it yet. But I am going to buy her because she wants the alchemy station. So I am going to buy that for her so she can do that. Because he really doesn't need to do much on it just yet. Where are you, alchemy thing? You're normally over here now. Okay, so I'm going to put this over in front of this window, which is probably not the best place. Oh, it doesn't fit here, does it? It goes on this side. I fight this house every single time I have it. I hate it because I think it's this light. I think the light's actually what causes the issue. Because it really shouldn't be that big of an issue. Yeah, turn it around. Yep, so it's the light. If you get that issue, just move your light, and then you can put it wherever you want. Okay, other than that, I don't think there's really anything else I wanted to do. I do want to put this out eventually, but for right now, he'll do fine on just reading the books. Sorry. When he gets home, because he'll be the first one to get out of here, I'm going to have him go ahead and accept whatever gifts we got. We need to make sure we cancel the newspaper, so let me get rid of that one. I don't need it. I'm wondering if there's anything in the newspaper related to whatchamacallit, into the future stuff, any kind of things. I don't know. Now, of course, we've got all these books, and do I need all these books? No. So while he's sleeping and while both of them are sleeping, I'm going to load up their bookcase. I don't know if I can put them all in here. I really don't. But I got to remember, so wait a minute. Oh, he's traveling. Got to remember when we move, I want my books. So I really have to make sure I take them all. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. So that's one thing I'm not used to doing. I will make sure I do it. And the only thing I'm going to keep in there, of course, is the bot building for right now, because that's what I need. All right, so settle in. Let's get ready for gifts. I haven't taken gifts in a while. That's okay. From Kinky Boot 69, last one. Hope it's good. Let's see what it is. You know it was coming. All right, the Blessing Torch lamp. All right, thank you so much for that. And yes, I can send you back something today. Okay, so thanks for the lamp for Into the Future. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay, from Autumn Car. I always say it wrong. AUTUMN Car. Message from the game. Let's see what we're getting. A pink flamingo. Thank you so much for that. I'll stick that out in the front yard, and we'll just have it out there as proud as we can, be, because you know I like those. All right, so thank you for the flamingo. Okay, you sent me another gift, and we are getting the tulips painting. Thank you so much for that. From Mom on Coffee. Thanks for the radio for my sister's game. Please accept my luxury package. Happy simming. Well, you're quite welcome, and thank you for sending us. All right, the kicky ball or kicky bag. I don't know why they call it a bag. I do actually, and the soccer ball. Thank you so much for those, and let me send back something to you. Hopefully, it's something even better than what I sent the last time. So thanks for the kick bag and soccer ball for Into the Future. Yeah, that should have been capitalized. I'm sorry. Okay, so from Kaylee, thanks for, it says for Into the Future or any LP that needs it the most. They all need it, but I'm going to take it here. The Rocket Baby Crib. Oh, Lord. Are we going to start with kids already? Please, no. I want to take some time. I really do. So thanks. All right, thanks for the crib for Into the Future. Yeah, I want to hold off on kids right away, although we are going to have to do it eventually just to change the timeline somewhat, or change everything. James, multiple sevens. It says, hey, Llandros, used for any LP. I was lucky and got the perfect genetics air on the second child. Yeah, I was, and I got it on the third, but that's okay. We got another round coming up. Thanks for the emoticon bed. Thank you so much. Yeah, you tell me about it when you get to the next generation. Hopefully you'll have the same luck, but if not, don't worry. It happens. But thanks for the bed for Into the Future. I'm going to try to get to them. I think I'm going to try to get to them tomorrow. I say that now. Maybe wrong. Okay, Royal Carter. Message from the game. We just got the floor lamp. Thank you so much for that. And I knew I was out of gifts. I apologize. From Bethany 2202. Hi, Llandros. I hope this is useful. Have a great day. Actually, it was a pretty good day. Got a lamp. Thank you so much for that. Could have been better, but it's okay. And another. What do we got? 500 simoleons, and yet another one, which is okay. Another lamp, same one. And Bethany again. We have 200 simoleons. Okay, from Diana Arelli, sending all my good wishes your way. Get well soon. You know I love the duck. All right, thank you so much for the duck. Yeah, what I'm dealing with is not actually something that is going to actually go away like that, but thank you for the wishes anyway. I appreciate it. Diana Arelli, smile again. Let's see. We have got a stereo that they can blast and drive me nuts with. Thank you so much. Hope it's something good, and it is 300 simoleons. Okay, message from the game from Diana again. Got a chess set, and from Michael 66169, message from the game. Medusa Victim, thank you so much. Okay, got lots of them. From NDAYNEI, I don't know how to say it. A gift to use for any LP. Happy simming, right back at you. And thank you for the computer. And let's see, you said a gift to use for any LP. Happy simming, got it again. Got the sketchbook and the art easel. From Shayna Kikyu. I'm trying to see if it's like something that I should be able to see. I don't know. It says, hi, Llandros. Hope you're feeling better for your Into the Future LP. All right, well, thank you so much. And we got the skill booster. Could it have been the potent invigorating elixir? No. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. From Yashay, it says, maybe something handy. All right, what is it? It's a duck. They're starting off well. 2 ducks. All right, fantastic. Nikki Soros, 869 says, changing up my gifts. Let's hope this is something useful. I always tend to get things that I can't use from the surprise boxes. Yeah, I know. We got a TV. I think that's the same one. No, it's a different one than we got. So thank you very much. Okay. Stains. Dan. Okay. I send you this gift with my time machine. Enjoy your life in the future. All right. Thank you very much. And we got a rug. From Mom or Momo66567. Hey, Llandros, love your LPs. Keep up the good work. All right, thank you so much. And we got a wall clock. Man, a lot of gifts today. Let's see. Hopefully this is a duck. I hope you have a great day. It'll be our third. Wouldn't it be funny? Okay, got another floor lamp. That's a different one. All right, so fantastic. All right, Mom again, or Momo. We got the potted perennials, and moving right on along. We're getting to the end. We just got the obelisk vine. You knew that one was coming. And all right, are you the next one? Hey, I haven't had that one in a while, so thank you for the stereo. From I'm So Cool 3, it's a message from the game. We got 500 simoleons. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Scarlet Unicorn 11. It says, "Hey, here, Llandros. Started watching your Island Paradise LP. Awesome so far. Oh Lord." I want to bang my head when I play that game. I really do. That one has given me so many issues. I think it would be cool if you did a 100 mermaid baby challenge. Oh my gosh. My heart just skipped a beat, and I have a heart condition already, so don't do that to me. I don't think I can handle it. That would do me in. I promise. All right, we got the sawed-off lightcaster. Thank you so much for that. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm actually almost in a cold sweat. That scares me. Cynical Fairy 1. For any LP, you're awesome. My favorite. Thank you so much. And thank you for the tulips poster or painting. Okay. Looks like 3 more. I live for sleep. Oh, you and me both. I don't ever get it, but I live for it. Got another one of these computers. Thank you so much. And I swear, if I'm supposed to say it, Aiton? Adian? I don't know. I have no idea. It's a message in the game. We got another computer. Okay, and let's see, moving right on along, you gave me another one, which is not what I needed, but I like it. It's the street art kit and the easel. I did not get a science research station. All right, well, that's fine. We can buy one. We got plenty of money. All right, buddy, I'm going to have you go ahead and... Did you need anything else? No, go on to bed. Go ahead and go to sleep. And you know what? I am going to change your hair because it's just driving me nuts. So, guys, I apologize. Give me a second. Let me get him over here. And go change your appearance. This is just too much for me. The clothing, the hair, I don't know if I can handle all of it. I can handle it for an episode, but that's about it. I figured we did 2 episodes with that hair. It's time to move on. And we're going to take him back to what he had. It won't take me long. This way I can do it really quickly, hopefully, because I know exactly which one I want. And it's all the way usually down here at the bottom. Where are you at? I probably just went right past you. Nope, it's right here. I love this hairstyle. It is, and that's Luke. That's why when I see him, I'm like, that's not Luke. He didn't look like himself. So I'll leave him with the outfit for now, but eventually he's going to change back. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am not going to deal with that. All right, you go to sleep, and then we go check on your girl, make sure she is actually getting out of here. Poor thing. She's tired. She needs to go, and we need to get out of here. Did she even get, I think she got 1 skill point in alchemy. No, she got 2. All right, well, here I am. I'm denying you, but that's all right. You go ahead and get those skill points. Like I said, the thing I want to do is I want to jumpstart an opportunity that you get when you max out alchemy. So she is going to be pushing it, and when we go back to the future, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to stick the alchemy station in our inventory, and we're going to take it with us. And so when she's over there, that's what she is going to really concentrate on, is working on that alchemy skill, which I think will be good. It's something that we definitely need to do. So that'll work. All right, while they're sleeping, I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here, and I'm going to go, let's see, it's going to speed up on me in just a minute. I'm going to stop him. But I'm going to get all those books out of his inventory and just keep the ones that I need, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, looks like, I believe Luke is getting up, and I went through and I straightened up their inventory quite a bit. I put all their books in here, as you can see. If we open it up, they're all in here now. We got tons of it, so it's full. Anyway, I kept a few books out for him, and I put everything that is related to bot building over in Luke's inventory. Luke, buddy, I need you to go ahead and, yeah, this is awful. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. You need to get some social interaction, so we need to get you guys to interact a little bit. I'm going to have you go ahead and serve up. Wait, see, Meredith wanted to learn cooking, didn't she? All right, Meredith, and you need the social activity too, so let's go ahead and have you start up with the food. Since you drew the wish, that's figure, you know, might as well go ahead and do it. You want to join the alchemist career? You know what? That might not be a bad thing for you, at least for right now. We can always quit it later. What is this one? Attend a planetarium show. We are going to do that. You are going to do all of these things. We don't have to worry about a full moon, so we're okay for right now. Can you talk to? You don't know anybody, do you? You know these 2 people. That's Meredith. Of course you know her. You live with her. So. And she is a romantic interest. I forgot. We did do that, didn't we? All right, that's cool. Actually, she did that. I didn't have to do anything. Buddy, I'm going to have you go ahead and... No, do not work out. You're not going to do that. While you're here, why don't you go ahead and read that book? It's the last thing in your inventory, I believe. Nope, no, it's not. I take that back. Go ahead and read this while she's working on getting food for you guys. Eventually, she's going to do much better. She can do the whole... use her magic and get that taken care of. Now, there is something else I'm going to buy for him. But you got to be careful because now that you got seasons, it doesn't work out as easily as it used to. But let's just drop in here real quick. And what did I want? Yeah, I need to sell all that stuff out, didn't I? I am buying this. You're going to notice I'm not going to spend a whole lot on this house. I'm not going to do a whole lot of different things for it because I'm not putting out like my crystals to grow it and all that stuff because I know we're going to be moving soon. But I'm going to go ahead and sell some of these things out. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for sending them. I do appreciate it. I could use that crib, but I like another one differently, and they've got a future one. I'm going to use it instead. Okay. This one, actually, I like this one better than this, so let's get rid of you. And let's put you up here. Do I turn you around? I don't know. Objects in use. It's not in use. You lie. You lie like you can't believe. Alright, this computer needs to go because it is actually not as good as this one, although they have a better one in their inventory. Is this one... Same thing. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Medusa, I'm not going to worry about the... We're not drawing. If we do, we're going to get the new stuff, the future stuff. Alright, this is stuff that's out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. I'm tempted to put that out. I'm going to save it because I don't want to use it. I don't want to sell it each yet. And we'll sell you and sell you. If I put that out, you guys are going to constantly mess with it, but I do want to have it in case we do want to do that later. But we're good. Okay, so the reason I've got all that stuff in there, I didn't put the ducks out or the flamingo out because this house is temporary. We're not staying here long. We're going to stay here long enough until we have to go to... Oh, wait, I did get them a better stove, didn't I? Did I? I don't know, maybe. No, I didn't. It looks like the old one. Okay, so that's... It kind of looks like the other one, but it's not. I don't think I did. I think the only thing I got them was a burglar alarm. That's all I actually bought. Now, he's going to register in just a minute once he actually eats. He's not that hungry. I thought he was a lot hungrier than that. Neither one of them that hungry, aren't they? All right, hang on. Why don't we go ahead and just call everybody to the meal. Let's see, are you coming? Not until I tell you to stop. And this way, maybe you guys will sit together and you'll talk. Because we got to get that social interaction built up. And I don't think you've lost any of your relationship. Well, maybe a tiny little bit. So we need to push that a little bit more. Which will be fine. You could give him the whole the good luck charm and all that. That would be kind of nice. And that way we would kind of work on your magic. However, did I get you a good magic wand? Probably not. I think I still have you with the old classic one. You know, we're going to fix that. Sorry. You know, you use that classic one and it always backfires on you. So you might as well just, when you got the money, upgrade and spend it on the stuff you need. Okay, it's iridescent. That's the one I want. That's the most powerful one, but it also has the most, it drains you the most as far as your power. Alright, you're going to make that your preferred wand, and the classic one, you are out of here. So you don't accidentally use it. Not that you will, but that'll work. Okay, did this work on social at all? A little bit. So you can see that it is kind of working. Why don't you go ahead and just chat with him for just a minute. Actually, you want to cast a good luck charm on him. And then I'm going to get you taken care of on your needs in just a second. And you both ought to clean up your own dishes, but I think he's going to clean up one, isn't he? Nope, he's going to wait. I'm going to have him go ahead and be a little bit romantic. Go ahead and compliment her appearance. Go ahead and compliment her personality.
Now wadu neem.
Alright. Do some flirting. Go ahead. Now there's an interaction here that I absolutely love. It's becoming more and more my favorite one. You don't have it yet. You're going to get it. Go ahead and kiss. It is my favorite interaction that I'm using all the time. Not you. Can't do that yourself. Do the whole amorous hug. Okay. Takes a while. Yeah, it'll come up eventually. It takes a while for it to show up, but not usually. It's really not that bad. There we go. It's the dip kiss. I love the dip kiss. So if you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. Let me put the food away so it doesn't go bad. But yeah, it's really nice. It's just something a little bit different. And here we go. I like that one. So it's a good one. I didn't get a good view of it, so I'd make him do it again, but it's not going to be good. Alright, we are going to go ahead and let's see, just go ahead and make out. I'm not going to go push them for a boyfriend and girlfriend just yet.
Oh.
They're just romantic interest. They're just testing the waters real quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do the dip kiss again, and I'll get a better view of it this time. All right. So that way, if you guys haven't seen it, it's one of the new interactions that came with the Into the Future. So if you're wondering why you don't have it, it's because you don't have that pack. So that's fine. All right, you are going to go ahead and I've got him to do something.
Good
I hate it.
job.
I hate making her clean up, but I'm going to let him get registered for a job, and he could do it on his phone if I really wanted him to. But he's going to go ahead and register as a self-employed bot builder, and then she's going to go ahead and take care of her needs real quick. Use this and take a shower. Probably didn't have to do the whole shower thing, but I will. And of course we're going to get rain right when there's something I wanted him to go do. Oh well, it's not going to stop us. We're still going to do the same thing I was planning on doing. You're going to register as an alchemist since that's what you wanted to do. And then when you guys come home, let me look at your age. Yeah, we got some time here. I probably should have gotten 2 of these things. They could have worked on it at the same time. Probably, but I didn't. He's got more time because he's a werewolf. He's got 22 days and she's got 15. So we're going to let Meredith come out here and do the mud bath for a few times. See, that would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's it. Oh, she's going to have to go and register as well, so that's fine. Alright, so we'll go with Luke real quick, get him registered. I know we got to pay the bills since they came in. It shouldn't be that much, I don't think, but we'll go over there and check. See, these clothes look so out of place over here in this world. Hers don't, but his really don't. They don't match. So, like I said, I probably won't leave him in those clothes for very long. We'll probably switch him out. At least that's what I'm thinking. Okay, now I love this town. I've got a friend of mine who was talking to him today, and she does not have this expansion pack for Supernatural. And I was telling her how of all the worlds, this is the one I really love the most. Okay, so here's our bot builder thing. If you love to tinker with bots all day, there's nothing better than being a bot builder. The hours and flexibility the hours are flexible and there's no shortage of simoleons to be made. Master your craft and you'll be famous for building the best bots in town. Okay, create nanites and trait chips, then sell them to earn simoleons. Create plum bots, then sell them at the bot emporium. Okay. There is a trick to this. There really is. It's not that bad. It's not that big of a trick, but there is a trick. All right, we got everything we need. He doesn't make any money. If you notice, our income right now is 50 simoleons a week. Well, that's not much. It says same thing I just read to you guys, so pretty much it's basically the same thing to do. It goes very quickly. But the best thing I have found, you can start off immediately and you can go jump into building bots right now, but you're going to spend a lot of time trying to perfect them and trying to work on their relationships and all that, it kind of gets a little tedious. You know what? I didn't mean to send you home, did I? No, I didn't. I'm going to send you out of here. I'm going to send you back, unfortunately, to the library. So I'm going to have you go over there and I want you to read a book, and you're going to read my bot building book. So you go over there and do that. Meredith, you're actually on your way over, we'll go with you. And then you'll come back over here and you're going to get this done, which you're probably going to get all hot and nasty and sweaty, but we're going to roll your days back. And until I can actually learn the Young Again potion or the Fountain of Youth one, this will have to do. We'll work on it. I didn't start with a clean slate with them either. I didn't start with them on day 0, which bothers me. I wish you had that option that you could just start with them brand new, as if they had not had a single day towards their young adult life going through, but you can't. All right, you go ahead and get over here, find your spot, read. You should be set up for the day. You should be good. Today I'm not going to be going back in. All right, Alchemist, we know what this is. Basically, you just have to make money by creating elixirs and selling them, which we will do. Okay, when she goes home, she's got something to work on, which is just revitalizing her age, and that'll keep her energy up, her hygiene. That's about it. Won't keep anything else up, but that's okay. And that's actually a very easy career to do, especially if you live here in Moonlight Falls. Anyway, what I was saying is a friend of mine that she doesn't have this pack, and I told her that this is, she doesn't like the Supernaturals, but I was like, regardless of the Supernaturals or not, the town is what I like really the most. Of course, I love the werewolf. You guys know me. I'm kind of not really having to worry too much about making him go hunt for Tiberium and all that, because as you see with the lottery, We're good. Oh, there's Pip. I want to meet Pip. Come on. Stop. You can read your book a little bit. Go ahead and do a friendly introduction. I always meet Pip in my game. He's one of my favorites. Never play with him, actually. I always make him my friend. So we're going to do that for right now. And, you guys can't do anything yet. I mean, their whole family is pretty funny. Go ahead and he's got a sense of humor. Go ahead and ask him about his career, which he doesn't have, and then go ahead and ask him about an alma mater. And let's see, enthused about your new house, maybe. So, get to know him a little bit. Your relationship's moving up pretty quick. I'm wondering if I don't know what the deal is. Right. Give him a high five. The high five also is a brand new interaction that came with this Into the Future pack. So, all right, so he does not have a college degree, of course. He's a schmoozer. All right. And he works at the bookstore. He does have a job this time. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. You never know. When I have story progression in the game, he does all kinds of crazy things. So I love that story progression mod, but I'm not playing with any mods right now just because, everything's new and he's still trying to update them. And I don't know that I'm going to, because it tends to be when I get my problems is when I start going back and forth with mods. So for right now, I'm going to leave it. What in the world? He's got a different ringtone. I never change my ringtone, do I? All right, do your high five. Oh, stop. All right, you got a party invitation, obviously, not us. All right, fantastic. You go ahead and come on over here, use the bathroom. That wasted enough. Wasted enough of your time. And then go ahead and do this. Let's see, is she getting that hot moodlet? Probably so. Yeah. You got to be careful with this thing over here because it's outside, and now with seasons, you can't do this all day like I normally would. She'll get hot, and then she'll get sweating profusely, and before you know it, she's in trouble. But it will help this age a little bit. If I can just get her back to a fresh start, then we can kind of keep up with it and do it once a day. Uh-oh. It's not happening with my guy, is it? Not in the bathroom, please. I know. Nothing at all. And see the little fairy kid. That's Sophie Rogers. Okay, now Pip's mother, she dies pretty quick in the game. And normally it gives her this job as a concession person, which, how much you want to bet that's her? Yep, that's her. And the first time I come over here to the festival, she dies. So I just wait for it. I know what's going to happen. I know she's going to go as soon as we get there. But for right now, we're going to let her live. So we're not going to go visit. I seem to be the kiss of death for that woman. So I'm not going to mess with her. All right, you're not actually getting this skill up as fast as I want. So there is something I could do about that. But it would lock me into staying here for 2 days. Not really. I wouldn't have to stay. But you can do the whole protest. And you get 2 days of advanced learning. That would make a big difference and would get us up there a little bit harder, a little bit further. What I'm really trying to do is get the whole the skill built up as quickly as I can of their bot building skill. And for her, I just want to get alchemy done too. Of course, I'm not really working on it right now, which I should be, but that's because I'm trying to roll her age back a little bit. And like I said, she's not that far off. She's got 16, now 17 days. Once she gets to 20, then I'll switch her out because I think that's pretty good. We can also buy that thing for Into the Future. We can put it there, and then that way they can roll their age back a little bit more, and that'll be good too. All right, I'm going to speed you guys up through this because he's reading and she's bathing, so there's not a whole lot going on, but that's basically it. In my personal game, what I did, because I couldn't play, it was really bad. I was not able to actually focus on anything because it was kind of painful. I had a rough weekend. But I was actually able to play the game on my laptop, which it will play fine on my laptop. It just won't record very well. But I played it, and I took them off to university. I got them a degree, but that was when I got them skilled up. So it was pretty nice. I didn't have to worry about losing any time of their lives. So I got their alchemy. I got everything done. So yeah, they were the ultimate couple. But I also got to learn a lot about Into the Future as well. So it kept me busy. And okay, she's sweating profusely now. All right, you're gonna do this one last time, and then you're done. Or do you really want to? Oh yeah, you don't want to. All right, go inside. Go inside. You're probably gonna die on me. Get in here. Go in here. You're gonna go quickly. All right, let's get you out of here because that's the only bad thing. You got to watch them very carefully, otherwise they will lose this. We can, like I said, we'll take that with us into the future, and she can continue doing that and alchemy at the same time. Let's go ahead and just research a little bit and get something going on. That way you're not too bad. And then I want you to take care of some needs. Let's see, go ahead and use the bathroom. Let's get some of the leftovers, which you've got. What in the world is that? Oh, it's a sink. All right, fine. All right, so you get that done, and then I'm going to send you out of here. I want you to go back over to the alchemy place, and I want you to check and see what is on consignment for the day. Not that there's a whole lot that I need, but we're going to check something out. Buddy, you have got to get a little bit faster on this book. If I would have made you a bookworm, it would have been nice, but I didn't do that for you, and I kind of hate that I didn't. You got 11,000? Man, Meredith, I have messed you up, haven't I? Cool down. You should be cooling down. And you want to learn a new recipe? What is this one? That was an easy one to do. Do I really want to buy a terrarium? Not really. Not really. Okay, you got that one at least. You learn Jar of Friendship? Well, we don't have the stuff to make it, I don't think. I think we have some. Not much. Buddy, you got to get this done. You really do. It will go faster when we get the bot building thing, the station out. I'm not taking it out because I don't want to take it out until we get our really nice home here in town. And we'll get that. It'll happen eventually. But for right now, we're okay. All right, you go ahead. Let's see. Energy-wise, you should be fine. Hunger is the only thing you have to worry about. You should be good for a little while. Now, you can do all kinds of tricks to keep them up and not have to worry about sleep and everything else. You can get them different things. I kind of want to. I want to just resist it. If we get the potent invigorating elixir, then obviously I'll do that because they've learned how to make it, and that's fine. Let's see. When he gets done with his book, I'm gonna have him. Let's see. He needs to eat something, doesn't he? Yeah. Go ahead and come on back over here and eat real quick. You can have the waffles. It's not that big of a deal. And I am gonna get him. Probably going to keep them home, guys. I know you're probably going, get back to the future. I keep saying that. I'm probably going to keep them here for at least today and maybe tomorrow. I want to get some of these skills done, and I really want to get them a little bit further ahead. There's no rush. It's not like we have to run out and do it all today. So I'm in no big hurry. I mean, we'll get it done when we get it done, and I'm not going to make it a big deal. So I'm going to have him come home. When he gets done, he's going to use this thing, and he's going to protest. And he's probably going to need to go to sleep, but this bed is so good that he'll get to sleep pretty quickly. And she can actually be working on. Actually, she probably could do it, couldn't she? Is he almost finished? No. I'm gonna let Meredith do it instead. So I'm gonna take this, put this in your inventory, and let me go with you. Hang on, you left me. You're running. I was kind of scared because she was sweating profusely, but she's out of that now, so she doesn't have any danger. So you can go ahead and protest in just a minute, and we'll get those skills done. As long as we get in there pretty quick, it's going to be late. Oh, wait, we want to collect that too. It's worth money. It's worth good money. Certain things that show up, you know, it's a gift. You might as well just take it. And I love the fact that you got your spotlight mushrooms. Yeah, normally I would be putting my... No, I'm not ready yet. I'd be putting my crystal plants out and doing that as much as I can. Okay, what am I looking for? Anything good? No. No. I'm looking for the Fountain of Youth potion. If you're wondering what I'm looking for, I'm gonna buy that just in case, just because I like it. I know we can go out to the bee thing and get it, so I probably shouldn't. Let's just stop it because I can get it for free. All right. So anyway. Go ahead and do this. I'm looking for that Fountain of Youth. That way, do you really want to take a class? I guess if you want to, I'll let you do it. We could go here, but I don't like that one. We can go here. This is better. The festival grounds are fine. It's more fun. So we'll go over there and do the festival thing. You guys know me. I'm going for the same one every time. Unskilled Sims. To get this interaction, to do this, you have to have university life. It is my favorite of all of them. So you go ahead and collect that thing. Do your alchemy while you're here. You're going to get knocked out of it. Oh, now you're going to get knocked out of it because of the ghost. You watch. See? Every single time.
Squimsio.
Right. Go ahead and research. Every single time she does that. He is still probably starving to death, isn't he? No, he's all right. He'll live. He'll do okay. I really want him to get as much as he can get done for this bot building. The worst thing I've done so far is I had them build a bot right there in the very beginning when he had like the second skill point. Big mistake. Well, I mean, you can still do it. It's fine. But what it does is, you know, you spend all your time trying to work on that bot to make him, you know, to get advanced and working on the relationship. And that will improve the bot's, whatchamacallit, its status, I don't remember what the word is. Anyway, doing that, having a level 10 is a much better thing to do. If you just go ahead and get him up to level 10, you'll be fine. Or get him at least a little bit higher up. And then your bots come out a lot stronger, a lot better. And I don't know, you make a lot more money that way. And I figure right now, since they've won the lottery, they're not hurting for cash. We're not just sitting here going, okay, we got to get started and get money done. We're okay. And we're going to keep our age somewhat back to normal. All right, you know what? When this is done, go collect whatever that is, because anything green, I'm sure it's either emerald or jade. It can't be Tiberium. They wouldn't have Tiberium just laying out like that, because it'd be popping, wouldn't it? I would think so. All right, so you go do this, and then I'm going to have you, if I can just stop jittering the camera everywhere, go ahead and use this, take a shower. Sleep in Meredith's bed. It's not her bed, it's your bed too. You go ahead and do what you got to do. All right, so she's on her way. Obviously, she got knocked out of that interaction. It's 8 o'clock. Now, we don't worry about getting kicked out of this thing or anything, so it's fine. But there should be people show up. It should be pretty decent. And there's our little protest thing. Go ahead and get started. And hopefully people will show up. I'm hoping they will. If not, we're in trouble. So you kind of get judged by how many people end up there. And we didn't hand out protest flyers, so it'll be random who shows up. Which looks like good old Mike Nix is coming. Are you going to protest with us, buddy? Please do. Poor Meredith doesn't want to be doing this all by herself. Oh yeah, Mike's a good guy. He'll help us out. And do not knock me out of this, you ghost. That's the only drawback to this town. You got to watch these crazy ghosts if they're around, because they will knock you out of things. Oh, good, he's protesting, so he's fine. All right, it was Emerald that was on their yard. That's fine. He got bot building up to 3. That's pretty good. And now you can reverse engineer nanites. You do want to do that. Now, to reverse engineer, you got to be careful, because, like right here, if I have this one right here and I needed it, if I reverse engineer it, it destroys it. So you will have to do it eventually, so you are going to have to reverse engineer one, but once you do that, then you know how to create it. So it's not a bad thing. Just realize that if you're just like desperately needing it, you need to reverse engineer it so you know how to make it, and then you'll be able to create one, but make sure your bot building skill is high enough. So it's kind of a thing. Like I said, I use the bot building thing. I just level up the skill as best I can. When we get back into the future, I am going to have him go to the bot workshop, and he's going to work a lot on that, just creating the chips and whatnot. What we're going to do is we're going to spend probably this episode, obviously, and maybe most of the next episode working on skills. And what I may end up doing, I'm just kind of debating, I don't know, because I really want to keep this more into the future related. I may end up going ahead, now that I've shown you what I'm doing, I may play off camera for just this basic leveling up the alchemy skill. That's really all I want to level up. That, and I don't think I can get witchcraft done because it'd take forever. But I may have him level up bot building and alchemy off camera somewhat while we're doing this. Then again, I don't know. I'm kind of debating. I may just kind of speed through it and give you guys like little clips of it, and not have to spend the whole episode on it. So maybe the next episode we can get back over and see what changes we've made into the future, because, you know, like I said, we have done some big stuff, prosperous and affluent. The size is substantial and sizable. All right, well, we'll find out when we get back there for sure. For right now, I'm not sure. I do want to go ahead and speed her up through this. This is an interaction I love. It's not going to lose. It's not going to lose. Please don't lose. It shouldn't. All right. Of course, we're getting that interaction that, you know, the things have changed in our future. I don't normally play on speed 3 like this because it tends to cause issues in my game. But because I've seen this and I've shown this so many times, I figured let's go ahead and get through it. And as you can see, we got it. So we have increased understanding for the next 2 days. We'll be okay. And Luke, when he gets up, as you can see, this bed is fantastic. Yeah, I know I speeded him up and he got through this quite a bit. But I'm going to get him up right now. And I'm going to have him come out here and do this thing twice. And then when she gets home, which is going to take her a while to finish celebrating, so she's got to cheer her way through this, I'm going to let her come back home and get started on this one. They do have, I think he's got 1 invigorating elixir, and I may give it to her. Let's see. Yeah, I may give it to her because she's kind of tired, and then they don't have an invigorating one. I wish they had a jar of, whatchamacallit. What am I asking? What am I thinking about? I wish they had a Fountain of Youth. I really do. All right, you're here. Oh, no. Get back over here. Go over here and research. Come on. Come on, you got to go do this. And I'm going to let her do this for quite a bit and keep her busy because she'll learn this a lot quicker. And he's going to do the same thing when he gets done. I'm going to make sure he is taken care of. Doing this twice, he's going to get his energy probably full. If not, he'll be pretty close. He doesn't have any food in his inventory because I don't think I kept anything. I threw away all her apples because most of them were either foul, bad, or horrifying quality. So I figured let's just get rid of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, she's got all 8 of them up there, so she's fine. When he gets done, let me go ahead and get him, since I don't think he really needs food right now. I'm going to send him back to the library. He'll learn it faster at the library, plus the fact that he's got the 2 days now tacked on, the 2 days of advanced learning. So this will actually work quite a bit to his favor, or to our favor. All right, so here she is, and you can see what she's got for her. I think that's her athletic wear because she was going to play soccer. I liked it. Some of you guys might hate it, but I thought it was pretty cute. I liked it on her, so that's why I gave it to her. I get criticized a lot for my clothing choices, which, I will say sometimes it's true, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, what was wrong with that? So that's okay. All right, buddy, I'm going to speed you through this because watching you take a bath is riveting at best. Okay. I love those shorts, but I'm tired of using those over and over. There's one that came with Into the Future that we are going to buy it. I'm going to go to the gallery and see if it pops up again because I got it in my personal game and I loved them. It was so cool. I liked actually buying them that way. Yeah, it's spending money, which you don't have to spend because the clothing shouldn't actually cost you anything if you go into Creative Sim. But then again, the whole point is it's just something different. I know apparently in either Sims 1 or Sims 2 or maybe both, you had to buy your clothing. And I think that would have been a nice touch here. You actually had to earn money to buy what you want. You get your first outfit for free, but anything you want to change, you have to buy. But that's okay. All right, so alchemy's up to 4. Like I said, the main reason I'm doing this, I'm jump starting this opportunity. And if we can get this opportunity, it makes your life 1,000 times easier in, in Oasis Landings. So believe me. And the opportunity I'm looking for, you have to donate insects to the science lab, but you don't get it until you're maxed out. Now your kids might get it, so if you've got small children and you get that one, lock it in. But it's got to be a certain one. It can't be just the, like the butterflies or something like that. It's got to be something different. But it makes a huge difference because then your nanites show up and you'll see exactly what each one is. So if you're looking for a specific one, you can go right to it. Because in my personal game or along their house, they have one of every nanite. They've got the science skill maxed out so they can clone them and make them as many times as they want. That way they never spend any money on creating nanites and creating design trait chips. Their robots are just 250 simoleons and that's it. And then we make a killing off of them. So there's ways to do it. You learn this pretty quickly. And like I said, you see she's already up to level 5. Getting the double plus signs. She's doing good. As far as energy-wise, she could do better. I need to get her in the bathroom. It'll actually take care of it in just a minute. She'll stop when she's absolutely dying. And then I'm going to let her go ahead. Once she gets done with that, I'm going to have her drink this thing. And she should be okay. Yeah, it'll knock her out. When she definitely has to go to the bathroom, she'll go do it. And she'll eat when she has to. He's doing okay. You can see the skill is going up a little bit faster than normal. Of course, he's got the books from the future, which I love these books. I love the way it looks. It's pretty cool. Not like your regular ones. But you cannot buy these books, apparently, in this town. I don't think you can. Because I was playing in Lunar Lakes. We went to the bookstore, and I tried to buy the bot building books in the present, and they were not available. So make sure if you want to learn the skill in your home world, you buy those books there, bring them back, and then you're fine. So it works. Now, I could have been using their whole jetpack and all that around here. I'm kind of resisting the urge to do that because, one, it doesn't make sense, but also you learn that skill a lot faster when you're over in Oasis Landing. So that's why you'll see me not really using it so much here. I wish I would have done the protest earlier when we first got back. I kind of kicked myself because we would have gotten so much further ahead. But this, like I said, the best thing that came with University was this thing right here. It makes it to where basically all your Sims work like vampires then for those 2 days, because vampires, they actually level up their skill very quickly. So it's one of those things that I do it now all the time. When I go to University, it's one of the first things I do. And I make sure that all my Sims start learning as many skills as they can, and I keep that going every 2 days. I make somebody go out over there and protest and keep that skill going fast, or keep that 2-day moodlet. So yeah, she's got 2 hours and 3 hours. Yeah, see, it's going to knock her into what she needs. I'm not going to worry about her right now. She's okay.
Tag Newzag.
Keep learning this stuff because he got up to level 4. She's up to level 5. Um, it won't take long. The alchemy skill is one that goes really quickly. You don't have to do a whole lot for it. It is probably one of the easiest ones you can get. Bot building is actually pretty easy. It's very similar to alchemy once we get under the station. I just think it's a lot better when you have the higher skill to start messing with it, because then you don't have so many mess ups and you don't get the you couldn't create this, you were not fortunate enough to create it. So to me, it's a better thing just to go ahead, do the reading, get the research done while you're at home, and get some skills before you go. And so that's why I wanted to do that here. Now he is going to get kind of hungry after a little while, but we're fortunate that we can go right across when they open by that time at 8 o'clock, and he can get something to eat and come right back here and do this again. So he'll be busy. We'll keep him there for a little while. Let's see. He wants to tune up a robot. Well, you don't have any here, so you can't really do much with it. I'm hoping you're going to tell yourself to go eat. I should probably get you to do that real quick, shouldn't I? Let's go ahead and eat something. Let's see. How bad's energy's not too bad yet. So let me just go ahead and let you do this. This way I don't worry about you.
Bobo Frag.
And then you're fine. And I'm going to wait until the very last minute till I get the invigorating elixir, so you're okay. Yeah, I should be doing the magic thing and all, but I'm not. Now, you can still do the protest and everything in Oasis Landings, and that will make all your other skills like advanced technology and anything else, it'll make it increase as well. And I did do that. So it's good to have two people, one person running around doing the adventures and doing the opportunities, and the other person's kind of working in the background, getting the skills built up, doing what they got to do. So I will be doing that when we get there. Hopefully, like I said, Meredith is going to trigger that opportunity when she hits level 10. I don't know any other way offhand to trigger it. It comes from the science lab, and all you have to do is just get the one that says bring 4 insects in. And when I get that one, I never let them complete it. I always make sure you lock it in. God forbid, do not say no. Lock it in, but don't let them finish it. Just keep it there, because every time you look up in any of the worlds, it tells you exactly what it is. It tells you if it's a water beetle, it tells you if it's a rhinoceros beetle, whatever it happens to be, it shows up. And as you can see, here we are, we're already at level 6 and he's at level 5. So that shows you how quickly this skill is going to go up. So alright guys, I know my timer's up and it's been just kind of tedious back and forth going back through this. So like I said, I'm probably going to do some of this off camera, get them leveled up a little bit more. This is all I'm going to continue working on, so it's not like you're going to miss anything. I'm not going to have them do anything else except this. And I'll do this off camera, get them a little bit more skilled up, and then in the next episode we'll be able to start looking at going back into the future and getting a little bit further into this expansion pack, which I am really having fun with. I really think it's probably one of the better ones that have come out, and definitely a step up from Island Paradise as far as stability and everything working the way it should. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the well wishes. I appreciate it, and I'm sorry it was all an episode in the present, but you kind of have to do that. It's one of the things that makes a big difference in the world. So I do apologize for those of you who were like, get to the future. We're going to. So if you'll forgive me, I'll go ahead and do some of this off camera, get them skilled up a little bit more, and then we will head back over there just as soon as I can. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.